I hit record, it drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finish friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep, these no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip. Neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib. Neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick. Neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the dip. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, on no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa, that money.
What is going on? What is going on? We are back again. Shout out to everybody on the TikTok side, the YouTube side. What it do? Look, man, I've been out for the last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this joint off real quick. Hold on. I've been out for the last 2 weeks because I've been sick, but it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been making videos. But shout out to everybody. What is going on? Shout out to my man Pudge. It's so much that's going on with these Cowboys, bro. Like it's wild being a content creator, but y'all know that we got so much work to do. All my football fans, make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all already know I got like a hot 20-25 minutes. I got a lot of things going on. Hey, shout out to my man CJ. What's going on, man? Hey, listen, man, nothing much, bro. Just got finished listening to Stephen Jones. It's so crazy just listening to this guy. And we all know that we have to bring in talent. Like, if you're going to keep that same energy, you're going to have the same results. But I know that these guys, they're focusing on the draft. They're trying to get to the draft and get impact players, bringing guys in here. But the thing is, man, you have to bring in guys regardless if it's free agency or if it's the draft. So it's crazy to me, bro, because it sounds like the same old song when it comes down to these Cowboys, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, shout out to Raymond. What's good, bro? My man said, well, who does it look like we may draft? Hey, man, they should keep it wide open, bro. Like, my thing is, man, you got to go out there and go get the best player. The thing is, when you're looking at that offensive line, you're looking at the defensive line, the wide receivers, a lot of people are talking about wide receivers. You guys let me know what you guys think about the wide receiver position. My thing is, with me, I believe that the trenches, if you can be able to go get trenches, that's how you can be able to take that next step to get to where you need to be. So hold on one second. Shout out to my man Pudge though, man. What's good, dog? But yeah, man, it's crazy, man, because the thing is, like, the trenches, it matters so much. When you think about guys like Tyler Smith, I know that he was talking about him being comfortable at that left guard position, but they're going to have to figure it out when it comes down to that left tackle. Like, who is going to be available? Are we going to see guys like Troy Fatanu? I know we had the other guy from, I think it was Oklahoma State, Fulaga. I think he's another one of the guys that we brung in as far as a top 30 visit, but we'll see. But my thing is, like, when you see that right tackle position, and you're looking in the draft and you're thinking about guys like Tyler Guyton, you're thinking about guys like Amarius Mims, they was not a top 30 visit, but you got to keep things wide open, because you know how the Cowboys is. You already know how they rock. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my man Matt Leslie. What's going on, bro? What is good? Shout out to Mike Autry. What's good, bro? What's going on? My man said we still got hope in the Cowboys this year. I'm tired of being let down with the roller coaster. Yeah, man. I mean, the thing is with us, bro, I feel as though that we have the talent. We have a lot of players on this team. The only thing is, it's being able to take that next step in the playoffs, bro. That's why I was so big on going out there and at least picking up 2 or 3 players in free agency, because that's how you can be able to, get to where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Desmond. What's good? He said we got to pay our big 3. You got to pay your big 3, bro. If the thing is with me, when you think about guys like the whole organization, if you draft well, you know you got to bring in talent. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be critical to see how it all plays out. But not only that, you want to be able to draft well and get things going, you know what I'm saying? And I did have a good breakdown. I was sick. I was sick like crazy these past 2 weeks, but I still was getting all breakdowns and stuff like that. Edgerrin Cooper, he's one of my favorite linebackers coming out of this draft. I know that you do have Peyton Wilson. You have a lot of these guys out there, but I think that with his type of skill set, I think I put him, let me see. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let me see. All right. Yeah, man. So with his skill set, man, I love the player. I think that this guy can really be a leader on and off the field. And his athleticism, I think he's about 232 pounds, pretty much the same weight as Damone Clark and our other linebacker, what's his name? Texas boy. You know what I'm saying? They're about the same type of weight right there. So athleticism is key, man. Closing speed, just making sure that you can be able to just make a difference. I think that what this guy has put on tape and on the film, I mean, this dude is one of the guys that Alabama game, this dude had about 14 tackles, 3 sacks, and I think that with his type of athleticism and his ability to be able to close, I think he can really make a difference. But it's going to come down to the whole linebacker room. If you feel as though that this guy can be a leader, if you think that this guy can be able to make an impact day one, then you got to, have this guy as a consideration. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Okay, my man say Eric Kendricks. Yeah, Eric Kendricks. But the thing is with Eric Kendricks, he's an older player, but I still think that he can be one of the guys that could really make an impact, you know what I'm saying, and make, everybody better. Yeah, Overshawn, my bad. Yeah, Overshawn. He said, I'm a Bengals fan. Yeah, I hear you, bro. What's good? What is going on? All right, let's see. Hey, shout out to Raymond, man. He said there's a big Cowboys fan that Prescott in the past away. I don't know what that mean, bro. I don't know what that mean. All right, shout out to my man Mike. He said the Jones is like drama because it's all about ratings for them and downgrading their players. Yeah, man, that's the problem when it comes down to the Dallas Cowboys. They're so caught up into ratings, but I believe that this team is very, very close, bro. Like when you see the talent that's on this team, I think that these guys can go out there and go do it, but you just got to get these guys going. Dak Prescott, at this point now, the time is now when it comes down to him. He has the skilled players out there, but you can go out there and go get better. Give me your thoughts on being able to pick up a wide receiver in the first round, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have been talking about, if the tackle isn't there, if the guard isn't there, or if they believe in the center position as far as guys like Brock Hoffman and guys like TJ Bass. They did say that TJ Bass, that they're going to give him some reps as far as the center position. You know what I'm saying? That one right there threw me off. But I think that, with his type of skill set, what he can be able to do at the second level, his type of aggression, I mean, you got to give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Let's say, do you think Dak is better than Burrow? See, my thing is with me, bro, as long as Dak Prescott is a top 12 quarterback, you can be able to win with him. You can be able to win with him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, like, if you can have that offensive line right, if you can have that defensive line right, the trenches, the linebackers, you don't have to have the best wide receivers. Just go out there, get everything right as far as the trenches. And I think if Dak Prescott can play mistake-free football and step up in big games, you can be able to win with this guy. You know what I'm saying? And I've been believing in Dak Prescott since he been with the Dallas Cowboys. And it's going to be the same thing this year, but they just got to be aggressive as far as the draft. Go out there and get impact players. One of my main things is, I mean, if there is a possibility of us being able to trade back, just trade back. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be the same situation as a Travis Frederick. Remember, I think we picked up either a third round pick for him, and we was able to, get more value as far as the draft and stuff like that. So the way that this draft is shaping out, you can trade back. It just depends on how do you feel about guys like JPJ. If I see a guy like Byron Murphy, if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, and if he somehow slips to our spot at 24, I'll be hard pressed not to take him. I just think that, with his type of ability and what I've seen on film, this guy can completely wreck games. But other than that, like when you're thinking about guys like, Troy Fatanu, I have a lot of respect for Troy Fatanu, and he was actually a top 30 visit for us. So very, very athletic player. He was a 4-star recruit. And a lot of people might not know, but he used to play guard, so he does have the ability to be able to play guard and tackle. But my thing is, like, when you're looking at this tackle position, you have to bring in a guy that has experience. Everybody's not going to end up being like a Tyron Smith, you know what I'm saying? Coming from that right tackle position to that left tackle position, you got to go out there and go get the right guy. So it's going to be big. But the thing is with him, I just think that, his athleticism, the way that he can be able to get down to the second level, a lot of these defensive ends, these left ends and these right ends, they're running sub 4.3s, 4.4s, 250 pounds. So you want to make sure that you have an athletic tackle. And if he is there, then you can go get him. You can go get that guy. All right, let's see. Shout out to my man, Mike. He said, I believe in our players, just don't believe in Jones to bring in the right players to get us over the top. It's been the same old, almost 30 years, bro. I hate being negative. I just don't know, bro. Yeah, man. That's why I say, man, it's hard for me too, because I know what it takes to, be able to take that next step. But if Dallas go out their way and you go pick up a wide receiver, you do things like that, bro, in the first round, then it's not showing to me that when you get to the playoffs, you're not going to be able to get those teams out the way, because those teams that you're playing against, they might not even have the best wide receiver. They might not have the flashy guys, but you got to go get the trenches right. I know a lot of people say it's the boring pick, it's the non-sexy pick, but usually those non-sexy picks, man, that's how you can be able to, get to where you need to be, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely see how it all plays out, though, for sure. He said, why not give Calais Campbell a shot? I didn't even know. I don't know. Is he available right now? I didn't even know if he was available. But they don't want to spend money on nothing, bro. They don't want to spend no money on anything. So, I mean, it's not at this point now. It seems like throughout that interview that he had, it seems like they're leaning towards the draft and seeing how it all plays out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely see. But when you're thinking about, the offensive line, if they don't believe in guys like Brock Hoffman or TJ Bass to play that center position, JPJ is another one of the guys that I really like. Zach Frazier. So if they're there at the 24th pick, if they trade back trying to strike JPJ, they might be getting a little bit cute. But Zach Frazier is one of the guys that I think that if they trade back, they can be able to land. Second round, I think with him, beginning the second round. But I just think that, 4-star wrestler, understanding leverage, the stuff that this guy has put on tape as well. I think that with this whole center position as a whole this year, it's about 4 or 5 players that can be like top 4 round type of talents. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely going to be good to see how it all plays out with that. But as far as my guy Tyler Smith, man, I definitely appreciate this guy playing that guard position and also having the ability to play left tackle. Good things and some bad things. But the thing is, with me, I just want to make sure that we solidify that and get things going. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be huge. All right, let's see. Shout out to my man Loyalty. He said, as bad as defense played against Green Bay, why isn't Parsons there at the OTAs? That's BS. He should be. Yeah, man, a lot of those guys should be at OTAs, but when you're when you owe money to players, this is a business, bro, at the end of the day. So hopefully they can get their mind right. Guys like CeeDee Lamb, you got to get that guy in there. But the good thing is, one thing I do like about OTAs, you can bring in the younger players like the Makwamus, the Jalen Tolberts, guys that's going to have to go out there and earn the trust of these coaches. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it all starts. OTAs, mini camps, training camps, and stuff like that. Usually with me, if I see like a guy like Jalen Tolbert and he's not getting those snaps in the regular season, sometimes I question like, okay, was he making moves in OTAs? Was he making moves in mini camp? Things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be big to see how it all plays out. But I think that, with CeeDee Lamb and you got Brandon Cooks, you got both of those guys there. A lot of people, I mean, it's like 50-50 when it comes down to Brandon Cooks. But I think that, with his type of skill set, he turned up this past, towards the latter part of the season, like the halfway mark of the season. And it was good work to me. But I think that, you can always go, bring in other guys too as well. You know what I'm saying? But with me, I just feel as though like that first round, that second round, I'm so big when it comes down to the trenches. But I know, it's always good to go out there and go get the best player. So, all right, let's see. You said Tolbert, just a training camp star. That's it. Yeah, man. I want to see him go out there and do it. Like, I'm not saying that this dude is a bad player, but at this point now, when you're going into year 3, what are you going to do? Are you going to step up or are you going to fold? You know what I'm saying? That's at this point now, that's just what it is with him. And the NFL is not for long, bro. It's not for long, you know, because you can go find talent. You can go find them. Malachi Corley's. He's one of my favorite players that's coming out of this draft. His type of skill set. I mean, this dude, he's not the best route runner, but he's one of those Deebo Samuels type of players where, I mean, if you give the ball to this guy, I mean, he's one of the guys that's a human highlight reel. But with the Dallas Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, you got to find out a way to be able to utilize this guy. You can use him in the slot, a little bit on the outside, jet sweeps, just being able to get this guy, get the ball in this guy's hand. And I think that, you know, with him, with his skill set, he's one of those underrated guys that not underrated, but it's a lot of wide receivers that's coming out this year that a lot of people that have ahead of him, but pretty much because he was at a small school, and on top of that, he didn't practice at the combine, he didn't work out at the combine. So I think that, you know, he can be one of those Puka Nacua sneaky type of players that you can be able to get in the third round, the fourth round, and that's part of the reason why Dallas Cowboys has him as a top 30 visit. Just in case these guys go out there and go get somebody in the trenches, offensive line, possibly a running back in the second round. If they find a guy like Malachi Corley in that third round, I think that they'll go out there and strike him. And I like him though. And this dude was really turning up, but he was just at a small school, and we'll see how it all plays out with him though. But big time talent. Hey, shout out to my man Ready Red. What's good, dog? Hey, what you got? Who's that on your profile, man? Is that Steven Jones, bro? What's good, man? He said why? Let's see. Shout out to my man Loyalty. He said why they don't look at Michael Thomas. I mean, Michael Thomas always hurt, bro. He is always hurt, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at this point now, health is very important. That's why I was saying with guys like Peyton Wilson, I think that he is the most athletic linebacker coming out in this draft class. But Chatbox, is this guy LVE 2.0? Is he LVE 2.0? That's my thing. Your best ability is availability. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? So at this point now, when you got all of these players, when you got Dak Prescott, when you got Mike Zimmer, you got Mike McCarthy, everybody's on a 1-year deal right now. You want to have guys that can be able to go out there and make a difference and stay healthy. It's imperative, Cowboys Nation. All right, let's see. Ready. He said, young Junior, I'm owing from the show Dallas. Oh, okay. I couldn't see it, man. Yeah, shout out to you though, man. I ain't been live in it's been like 2 weeks, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute because I ain't catch COVID or anything, but it was just like a bad flu. You know what I'm saying? So I was making videos. I made my Edgerrin Cooper video sick. Then I was the Tyler Smith being a tackle. I played a tackle position. I was sick. So that was my flu game of videos, bro. All right, let's see. He said 49ers Empire in the house. Hello, friend. What's good, dog? What's going on, man? But yeah, man, it's going to definitely be good to see how this all plays out, man. I'm very, very excited because when you think about the draft and if this team can be able to trade back and if you land the right guy, then it can just open everything up. You know what I'm saying? Second round, third round, I do like hearing about the running backs. Aldrick Estime, he's another one of the players, right? I'm probably going to do a breakdown on this guy. I got some things to say about him. He's one of my sleepers that's coming out in this year's draft that a lot of people got ahead of. He's behind a lot of the running backs this year, but a powerful player, very, very powerful player. And I think that with his build, he is a perfect fit for our type of offense and in the NFL as a whole. So he's one of those sneaky guys. All right. Hey, shout out to 434. What's up, dog? Hey, what's going on, man? You already know, man. I'm here, man. I had to sneak up in here. You already know what it is, bro. All right, my man said, what's up, man? Eagles fan, but like your content. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I do live sometimes, but my main thing is I'm a creator, man. I create videos. That's what I really, really do, man. So make sure you tap in with me, bro. You already know. All right, my man said, why pass on Derrick Henry? Pollard is gone. What the hell? Hey, man. Hey, at this point now, I look at it like this. You can find talent. You can find talent all throughout the draft when it comes down to the running back position, bro. I mean, you do have your Jonathan Brooks. You do have your Trey Bensons. A lot of those guys are fireworks type of players. Jonathan Brooks, I think they said that he will be clear July 1st. You know what I'm saying? And his type of skill set, I mean, he's my favorite running back coming out of this year's draft. But when you think about Audric Estime, just like I named, I think that you can be able to find guys. You don't have to go spend so much money at that running back position, man, because you think about Isaiah Pacheco. You know what I'm saying? Think about who else, man? It's a bunch of running backs, man. DeMarion Barbers, who else? DeMarco Murray's in the 3rd round. A lot of guys been undrafted and stuff like that. So you can be able to find talent. Brian Robinson, I think he was like a 2nd round pick, and a lot of guys in the draft, bro. All right. Let's see. Shout out to 434. He said he is explosive, big, has getaway speed, and his pass block is pretty decent. That's what I'm saying, bro. And it's awesome because you want to be able to have players that is versatile. You want to have guys that can be able to block, catch the ball. I know that they like to have that thunder and lightning, but sometimes it don't always happens that way. If you can be able to go get an Audric Estime, if you can get a Jonathan Brooks, you know, our doctor, they did the surgery. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, if this guy's ready to play, and get this guy going. But my thing is, we might need to bring in another experienced running back. I guess towards this offseason, towards the end, just like how we did Stephon Gilmore. Keep a lookout for that, man. We might end up grabbing another running back, experienced guy, just so he can be with the rookie running back. But I think that the 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round that's when we're going to, strike a guy. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Shout out to my man 434. He said, I forgot he has soft hands too. I've had my eye on him for months. Now I hope we get him. They say, yeah, big time, man. That's the thing is with me, like, I'm just so big as far as the offensive line. Like, if you get that offensive line right, this is why I have been big on guys like JPJ. Like, what this guy can be able to do for the rest of the offensive line is pretty much, I think that it can be like a Travis Frederick type of effect. That center, that anchor is just going to help out guys like Zach Martin and guys like Tyler Smith. But we'll see what they're going to do with Tyler Smith. I feel as though that they should keep him at guard, but just figure it out at that left tackle position. That's the only thing. But give me your thoughts, though, when it comes down to guys like Austin Richards, though. Because on Twitter, a lot of people was talking about Austin Richards, but I mean, I got to see it from him first. You know what I'm saying? I got to see it. I said Rashad Penny out there. Yeah, he good, man. It just depends on how much those guys cost, because with the running back position, like, that's one of the positions, loyalty, that I think that, you can be able to go get a guy as far as the draft. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about like the trenches, offensive line, defensive line, I like to go out there and go pick up at least 2 or 3 guys in free agency. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man, because like just listening to Stephen Jones, his type of energy, it just seems like they're just like, okay, this is what it's going to be, and we're not tripping off what nobody's thinking. That's the kind of energy that I was getting from him. But we all know you just got to be aggressive. You know what I mean? Draft well, we know, but go get guys that can make a difference as far as free agency. And I'm not saying that this team is going to mop out, but they got to prove it to us at this point. Definitely. I said Jerry Jones is going to be the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, man. He better do something, bro. He better do something. He better do something, man. All right, let's see. Hey, shout out to my man Travis, man. Hey, what's good, dog? My man Travis O'Shea, man. What it do, man? You already know, man. I had to sneak in here. All right, my man said Trey Benson and Jalen Wright, my backs. Okay, yeah, Jalen Wright is one of those guys that, man, you give this guy the ball, this guy's gonna get busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And but my thing is, when I think about a running back, I want to make sure we can be able to utilize guys at the goal line. We can utilize guys in the catching the ball, just being a versatile player, bro. It is imperative going forward. That's why I didn't do a full breakdown on Trey Benson. I wanted to wait on him. I didn't want to do all the running backs because I wanted to be like a premier. Like, once we draft these guys, I got a lot of work to do, man, as far as every single player, every single signee that we do that's undrafted free agents. I got a lot of work to do, but the running backs is going to be special, though. That's going to be definitely a good one. Definitely a good one. All right. You said Bakhtiari is still available. Not sure if Bakhtiari is still available. It's so crazy, bro, because I literally fell out. I fell out of free agency, bro, because they have not made any moves. But I think that soon, eventually, they're going to make a move. It's going to be like Stephon Gilmore. It's going to be one of those moves that we're not even going to be thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to make that move. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to JVB boy, man. What's going on, man? What's good, dog? What's good with you? What's good, man? All right. All right, let's see. Let me go to my man O'Shea. All right. Hey, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tap in with O'Shea too, man. That's my guy, man. I talk to him all the time about these drafted players, man. This guy knows ball very, very well. He said, you're going to do live during the draft. I might go live. We probably, if I'm not going to be live on Thursday, because I know I got to work on Friday, but later on Friday, I might be live during the second round and stuff like that. Because I know as soon as we draft a player, bro, I'm going straight to work, bro. I'm going straight to work, bro. You already know what it is. It's definitely going to be good. But I think that, with all the talent that we got in this draft, the wide receivers, man, y'all ain't told me what y'all thought about the wide receivers yet, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The Xavier Worthies, you know what I'm saying? Give me your thoughts, because a lot of guys on Twitter, a lot of content creators, they've been talking about these wide receivers, but keep in mind, I have not yet done a breakdown, a full-fledged breakdown on the wide receiver yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel as though the trenches is what it is. But if we pick up a player, I'll be more than happy to be able to do a full-fledged breakdown on a guy. But I just think that, with what we need right now, I just think that the trenches matter. And then we'll see how it all goes. We'll see how it all goes. Isaiah knows ball. Yeah, that's my dog right there, man. Shout out to you, dog. You already know what it is, man. You already know, bro. All right, let's see. Shout out to JVB boy, man. Hey, you sporting that hat, bro? You sporting that hat that you won? You know what I'm saying? A couple weeks ago, like a month ago. He said, JC, I heard Quentin Bohanna and Isaiah Land are on the practice squad. If that's true, can we get them? Hey, look, man. Hey, I'm not sure about Quentin Bohanna, but if Isaiah Land, I think he sign with somebody? Not sure, bro. Not sure about that. But I think that both of those guys, if they are available, you keep those guys. You keep them. I didn't want Isaiah Land to leave from the very beginning. You know what I mean? I think that he's a very, very good pass rusher. But we all know that when it comes down to certain schemes, Dan Quinn, part of the reason why Mozzie Smith was losing weight, they didn't have him playing in the inside at that defensive tackle position. Play him the way that they draft. When you look at film, you play him like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get cute. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Dan Quinn, he gets cute. Not saying that he's bad all the time, but the better coaches, man, once you get down to the playoffs, you can get schemed on real quick, man. And you don't want things like that to happen. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Shout out to my man Reddy Red. He said wide receiver might need to be our top priority for real. Yeah, man. I just can't say I absolutely cannot say that can be our top priority, Reddy Red. But I mean, I understand it, you know what I mean? Because you look at Michael Gallup and I see where you're coming from. But at the same time, you got guys like CeeDee Lamb. You got guys like Brandon Cooks. He's no scrub, you know what I'm saying? But you can get better at that wide receiver position, yes. But that offensive line, if you don't get that offensive line right again after losing Tyron Smith, it might look good in the regular season, but once you get down to the important games, we're not going to get tricked this year, y'all. They're not putting us in the mix, bro. They're not doing it to us. So offensive line, defensive line, linebacker position, possibly running back. We don't have a running back, but there are other needs that I feel as though that we need right now that is imperative versus the wide receiver position. But, you can always get good at the wide receiver position, but at the same time, like, get it right with the trenches. Get it right, because you're going to be running into the 49ers again. We know this, man. That's why, I mean, a lot of times, I know a lot of content creators, they say the wide receivers, man, much love to them, dog. I got a lot of love for them guys, but I do be commenting and saying that, man, I don't know what y'all thinking with that. You know what I'm saying? But it looks good. It looks good. Those sexy picks, man, that you can put up a lot of points, but you got to make sure, things are right when you get down to the important games. That's all it is. All right. Hey, shout out to Regina. What's going on, Regina? What's good? All right, let's see. My man said, he said, bro, we might not even make the playoffs. They got to prove it to us, bro. I'm not going to say that they're not going to make the playoffs, because they do have the talent. When you think about it, like, just think about the big picture. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon Diggs, you got a lot of guys that's out there. Micah Parsons, just having those guys alone, I mean, those guys can be able to turn up. You know what I mean? CeeDee Lamb ain't go nowhere. Brandon Cooks. Don't forget about Jake Ferguson. And we did talk about this running back position. You can get these running backs all throughout the draft if you strike the right one. You don't have to go reach for one. You know what I mean? But Jonathan Brooks, what he can be able to do, I just think that he's just going to be that guy for this type of offense. You know what I'm saying? But at this point now, just like my man Mike said, yeah, you got to prove it to us, man. We ain't you're not putting us in the trick bag this year, bro. No chance. You know what I'm saying? But I heard Stefan, what's his name? Stephen Jones. He was talking about some we love our guys, bro. That makes me cringe. Every time I hear that makes me cringe. We love our guys, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. Go get guys, bro. What do you mean? All right. Shout out to my man O'Shea. He said, "What you think Zimmer is going to run more? 2 high safety quarters, split safety quarters. Hopefully, be more non-static." Yeah, like the thing is, I think he could possibly be running, because the thing is, when he was with Minnesota, he was doing that, a lot of 2 high safeties. But when you think about that safety position, he did have Harrison Smith at his best, and he was using Harrison Smith. He was dropping him down a lot. I think it comes down to how athletic those safeties are. But those linebackers, bro, is going to be very important, because if you can be able to have those guys hugging in between the A and B gaps, and it's going to be a lot of bluff blitzing. It's going to be a lot of guys that's blitzing. You might have one linebacker that's going to be blitzing. They call it double A gap scheme. They call it the double A gap scheme. And it makes these quarterbacks, they don't know what the linebackers are doing. And it's a good scheme, but you got to be able to have the linebackers that can be versatile, fluid hips, guys that can be able to cover as well, man. So that's why I say, when you think about that linebacker position, Edgerrin Cooper is one of those guys that we're going to have to keep an eye on. He was a top 30 visit, man. But I think that as far as their scheme, bro, I think that they're going to keep it wide open. And we'll see, like with Micah Parsons, the way that they're going to utilize Micah Parsons, man. I think that you can be able to have this guy possibly, well, if you can use him at the linebacker position and you can have him pass rushing, just doing both, man. You want to play chess out here, bro. No checkers. You know what I'm saying? So he's that good. All right. Shout out to my man Matt. He said we got Diggs, Overshown, and John Stevens Jr. coming back from injury. He said that's already at least 2 upgrades to the position on the team. That's what I'm saying, bro. And I think that at this point now, bro, that's what they're looking at. They're looking at guys like DeMarvion Overshown. I'm gonna do a breakdown on him, because this is the first time that I just started doing this all 22 run this year, and I want to do a full-fledged breakdown on DeMarvion Overshown, just to show you guys his tendencies, what this guy can be able to do. A little bit of stuff from last year as well, but I'm really excited because I think that what he can be able to do with the defense, it's going to be big time. And seeing him gain weight to 234 pounds, that's fireworks. All right. And then as far as John Stevens, I got to see from him, dog, because he was balling, bro. He was balling, man. But he got to go out there and do it, man. And it's going to be good. All right. Let's see. Shout out to my man TC. What's good, dog? He said after the draft, we will clean up in free agency. Hey, if they clean up in free agency, just go out there and go get the right guy. Stephon Gilmore, I'm not sure. Chat box, y'all let me know what y'all thoughts when it comes down to Stephon Gilmore. Do you bring this guy back? I know that he does not have the talent that he once had, years before. But I think that, with his leadership, what he can do for guys like Trayvon Diggs, we didn't even get a chance to even see those two out there together. Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore, I think that, he's not as athletic as what he used to be, but if you can be able to scheme him right, I remember me and my man O'Shea was talking about it. You got to be able to scheme guys like Gilmore right. He's that press type of corner. I think we was talking about that press type of corner. You don't want to have this guy playing off ball like they was the Green Bay game. That's how you end up getting a rocker step caught right on you. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man O'Shea was talking about this. So that stuff matters. Scheme matters. You got to make sure that you put this guy in the right position. You know what I'm saying? Because that rocker step can be something deadly. You know what I'm saying? On the top of that route. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Shout out to my man Ready Red. He said get Bakhtiari or trade for a left tackle and draft best player available. Yeah, man. That's why, Dallas used to go. They used to have the mindset that they try to get enough players in free agency so they can be able to keep it open. You never want to go into the draft and say, okay, this is what we need, because that's when you end up making a mistake. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that you don't want to reach on guys like Tyler Guyton. In my opinion, this is my opinion. Tyler Guyton, Amarius Mims. Now, at this point now, right tackle, how good do we feel about those two players being raw players and never played the left tackle position before? Everybody's not going to end up being Tyron Smith. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. So you got to make sure, you get it right when it comes down to these players. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was talking about him earlier. I'll post him back up again. My boy Troy Fatano, man, I think that, with him, he's one of the guys that I am really, really excited about if we end up drafting. I didn't have time to do a full breakdown, but if we do end up picking this guy up, I'll definitely get down to that. But I just think that, if he could possibly be there for us, and I'm picking him before a lot of guys. I'm picking him before JPJ. I'm picking him before Zach Frazier, a lot of those players, man. So we'll see how it all plays out with Troy Fatano. But the most athletic tackle, one of the most athletic tackles coming out of this draft class this year. So, all right, let's see. Let me go to my man real quick. He said Gilmore, Carl Lawson, defensive tackle, and signed one of the running backs after the draft. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm with you, man. They got to get busy, though, bro. You cannot get into a situation where you don't go get players, man, at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because you lost too much. All right, let's see. Let me get my man. All right, let's see. What's up, Craig? Shout out to you, bro. What's good, man? He said Gilmore to be back, but he is probably gone. I mean, we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. I think that he's holding out right now. I'm not sure because I think that Dallas is going to be getting money back from Michael Gallup, that contract. It might be something to that, So I think that, towards the either probably right before the draft, right around this time, or maybe after the draft, we might get like 2 or 3 more additions, to the team. But they have to, bro. They cannot let it get down to this point. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring somebody in. But I think now, like when you look at these situations, the more you wait, the cheaper these guys are going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's see. Hey, shout out to Dr. Water Sims. What's up, bro? What's going on? Say, well, Kendricks helps. Yeah, I think Kendricks will help, bro. Kendricks is a really, really good player. You know what I'm saying? He might not be the same player he once was, but the instincts is there. The aggression is there. Having a full understanding of Mike's defense is there, still there. You know what I mean? So I think that's just going to bring out a better DeMarvion Overshown, any of the other linebackers out there, and also if we end up drafting the guy as well, bro. All right. Let's see. Can JPJ tush push? Hey, you too, side. Can JPJ tush push? Hey, look, I hope so, bro. I hope so. You know what I'm saying? That's so crazy you say that, bro. He a beast, though. He's definitely a beast. All right. Let's see. Let me go to my man real quick. He said Jordan Morgan is great, but Barton might be the best pick who will be there at 24. You know what I'm saying? All right. So with Barton, so as far as Graham Barton, do you want Graham Barton playing that center position, or do you feel good about him playing that guard position, though, bro? That's the thing. Do you feel good about this guy playing center or guard? My thing is with me, I think that he should play that guard position. He could be a good center. I don't know that for sure, but it's so much that comes to playing that, being that anchor on the offensive line. He has no experience. So that's why I say that, when you see, I would want Zach Frazier playing that center position before Graham Barton. And not saying that Graham Barton won't be the better player, but I just haven't seen it, from him. So I just want to get your thoughts on that. You know what I'm saying? Say, how can I send some money to your channel? Oh, I got the super chat. You know what I'm saying? You can send the super chat. I think down at the bottom. I'm on a different kind of program. I'm on StreamYard right now, but there should be like a $sign at the bottom left side, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been live in a minute, so I ain't had a super chat in a while. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good. I appreciate you, dog. He said, head coach, what's your thoughts? What's my thoughts on what? The head coach? Hey, man, he got 1 year, bro. He got 1 year to prove it. If not, then hey, we got to move on, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Let's see, my man Trav. He said, "Sweet, you deserve a love your work." Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. I got a lot of work to do, man, as far as this whole run. You know what I mean, with these college players. So we definitely gonna break this stuff down, bro. Like any undrafted free agent, you guys make sure you guys tap in with me, man. I'm going to make sure I show y'all good plays. I'm gonna show y'all the bad plays. I'm not hiding nothing. I don't hide nothing on this channel, so I want y'all to see the truth. We've been losing for way too long, so I'm not just showing the good things. I keep it even Steven with these guys. I'm not going to, just be raving about these guys. You got to see everything that's going on with everyone. You know what I'm saying? So it's big. All right. Let's see. Let me go to my man JV. He said Barton won't be there at 24. You sure about that, bro? You sure he won't be there at 24? Let me see if I can go to my man real quick. I don't know if I still got his breakdown. Let me see. Yeah, I got him on here. I just put him on here. Okay, I still got him on here. Yeah, man. Graham Barton. I mean, I do like Graham Barton, bro. I like him. I like Graham Barton. He's a very, very aggressive guard. He's a very aggressive tackle as well, but he does have his problems when it comes down to the tackle position. But being a mauler, being a guy that can be able to get down to the second level, I see so much guard in this guy. The center, it's a lot of question marks there. I don't know yet because it's mental when it comes down to that center position, and you got to be that leader on the offensive line. But as far as being a mauler, erasing people from the field, as you can see on the screen, I mean, this guy, he does that. But looking at this play here, you see that defensive ends can be able to get their hands on this guy first. So you guys pay attention to this play right here. I did break this down, and I've seen some plays of him of defensive ends being able to, extend their hands and get leverage. You don't want things like that to happen, but that's part of the reason why a lot of people have been talking about this guy playing that guard position and that center position. But not saying that every play is bad when it comes down to him in that tackle position, but having shorter arms, you just got to make sure that you're on top of things like that. But, being a mauler, we need that right now at this point right now to, with Tyler Smith and guys like Zach Martin. So it's going to be good with him. But, as far as 24, if we trade back a little bit, maybe like 4 picks, 5 picks, grab a third round pick, just like a Travis Frederick type of deal, I think that he could possibly still be available. But we'll see. We'll definitely see how it all plays out. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Shout out to my man Cajun Cowboy. He said, give JC subs up. Hey, look, man, I'm almost at 4,000 subs, bro. I don't got a lot of videos, bro, but minute and an hour, I get about 500-600 videos. I'm gonna be hot. Hey, look, man, we're gonna be hot. But we 50 away from 4,000 subs. Make sure you guys tap in with me, man. We ready to blow this channel up, and I'm taking y'all with me. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. But yeah, man, it's gonna definitely be good. Definitely gonna be good, guys. All right, let's see. Let me go to my man. He said he's so good with his hands and tying up his feet and hands. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, very, very aggressive, bro. Very, very aggressive player. All right, let's see. Shout out to my man Matt. He said, I noticed they changed him to center on mock drafts. App I use. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you center or that guard position, I think that with his type of aggression, I think that he can really make a difference, but you got to be able to have the proper coaching when it comes down to him. You know what I'm saying? But being one of those guys that can be physically imposing and setting that tone and getting everybody hype as far as that offensive line. I mean, you see it from him, you know what I mean? And that's the kind of things that we like to see when it comes down to offensive linemen and, getting to where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's see. JC, would you be opposed to drafting Cooper DeJean at 24? Hey, look, it's crazy because I think that Cooper DeJean could be one of those talented players, and I wanted to get to this guy, man. And I think I might. I usually do the players that we all talking about as far as Cowboys Nation. So many people have been asking me. So many people have been asking me for my software. They've been doing so much craziness, but people have been going everywhere with it. This Cooper DeJean is one of my favorite players coming out of this draft, but I'm just not sure if they're going to go pick a guy like him up. But it makes sense to me because you can use him. I mean, he's a very, very versatile player. You know what I'm saying? He's extremely versatile. So when you think about Harrison Smith, right? Harrison Smith is one of the guys that Mike Zimmer used. I mean, you use him down in the box. You use them at the safety position. You use them in the slot. I mean, he was one of those big time players. So there's a possibility, but how much do they want Mike Zimmer to be here? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to my man Travis O'Shea, man. Hey, that's my man. Hey, thank you so much for the $27.99, man. My man. Hey, make sure y'all tap in. I still eventually, whenever you get some time, whether if it's on the audio or if you're showing face, I definitely want you to tap in, man, so you can come talk to Cowboys Nation, bro. You know we're family over here. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you so much for that super chat, bro. All right. Let's see. My man said they didn't have round numbers in the sliders when send the money. I know, right? And look, it's crazy how that goes, bro. Sometimes it'll say $29.99, and then on the computer, if you're doing it on the computer, it'll have like, even numbers. It's kind of weird, man. But I appreciate you so much, bro. Thank you, man. You part of the reason why, we keep things like this going. It's a lot of hard work being a content creator, I swear, man. I'm telling you. He said, let him sit out. Let who sit out, bro? Said let him sit out. He said Zimmer running the same defense like he did his first stint in Dallas. I mean, a lot of things I'm sure that you're going to have to switch up, man. A lot of the terminologies, you have guys like Micah Parsons, so you already know that just having that type of skill set, being able to rush the passer all throughout the whole line, throughout the front seven, it changes up a lot of things. So I'll say no, bro. A lot of things that you have to work with guys like Micah Parsons' strengths and what he can be able to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be good to see, but I just want to see big-time athletes, big linebackers, big defensive tackles. Give me your thoughts. T'Vondre Sweat. Y'all tell me right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, we knew it was going to be one guy that gets in trouble, and then he gets tied to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I got my guy on here, man, because he ended up getting a DUI. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy how that happened. Let me see if I can find him. I don't even know if I still got that breakdown. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. I got him on here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, man. T'Vondre Sweat, is so crazy hearing about him and his situation. He ended up getting a DUI or something. But I remember hearing going into the whole combine with him, they were talking about that this guy was a party animal. They were asking him questions about him being a party animal. And at this point now, you don't want things like this to happen when it comes down to getting DUIs and stuff like this. 2 weeks or 10 days before the draft, you don't want things like that happening. But I think that, with his type of skill set, Mozzie Smith I think he can be good, but this dude is a load. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my man Mo Freeman, man. Hey, listen, man, where you been at, dog? Where you been at, man? I've been sick the last 2 weeks, bro. That's why I ain't been live, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, though. My man said I wouldn't be mad by drafting T'Vondre Sweat. I wouldn't be mad either, man, but you just got to make sure you get him right. The Dallas Cowboys, we always end up getting somebody, some bad boy, you know what I mean? But I think that, with our organization, one thing I think that's good about Dallas, a lot of these guys, they love to play for the Dallas Cowboys, so you don't hear about these guys not wanting to play and things like that. So I think that, with the locker room, Dak Prescott, a lot of the guys, I think that he'll be fine. But, everything is bigger in Texas, bro. So you just got to be careful when it comes down to it. Just getting around the right people. I think that, he'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? To see how it all plays out with him. But, as far as his skill set, I think that this guy can just get in the way, allowing our linebackers to roam sideline to sideline. And it's imperative, you know what I mean? Not only guys like Mozzie Smith, but if you can have a guy like him to go out there and just clog things up, it's just going to make a better group as far as the whole front seven. So it's going to be critical, see how it all plays out. But with him getting in trouble, I think that he might end up getting drafted. I always thought he was going to be a 3rd round pick, but now getting into this whole situation, he might end up being a 4th round pick, 4th or 5th round pick, So we'll definitely see. All right. You said Cowboys can't win with Dak at quarterback. I don't know why you say that, bro. I don't know why you say that. You know what I'm saying? I think that you can win with Dak at quarterback, but you just got to have the right scheme. You got to have the right scheme. You can't have situations where you got linebackers playing my size, 220 pounds or 200. Well, I'm 220, 225. But if you got linebackers like 210, like Marquise Bell, who's going back to the safety position, which is good, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the air horn. It's actually good because I think that he is a good player, but at the same time, it's not going to just fall down on Dak Prescott. It got to be a collective thing. Now, Dak Prescott's going to have to step up at the most important time. Now, and you can ask my guy Mo Freeman. I have been fighting for Dak Prescott. I have been believing in this guy for years and years and years, but at this point now, Cowboys Nation, the time is now. Like, if he mop out this year, bro, you can keep it moving, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we're getting old, y'all. We're getting old. We're not getting any younger. We got to at least see one Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying, before we get too old. And I'm just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? So, at this point now, I think that Dak Prescott with his skill set, if you can be able to build around him, get that offensive line right that we've been talking about, get that defensive line right that we've been talking about, I think that, we can be able to get to where we need to be. Trayvon Diggs being able to come back and stuff like that. I'm so excited for that. That's very, very exciting. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. Let me go to my man Travis. He said he can do it. I'm not high on Mike though. He said you're not high on Mike. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's crazy. It's like half and half. Some people, they believe in him. They think that he can be able to turn up this year. Some people are saying that they're not for sure. He said, I really think Dak and Lamb made Mike McCarthy look better than he is. Just my opinion. Yeah, man. I think that with Mike McCarthy, he does have a good football mind. I mean, he's put in a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? But at this point now, it's so much talent on the team. I believe by us losing the players that we've lost, I still think that there's a lot of talent on this team. But you got to go draft well. It's going to be very important at this point now. 1 year deal for Mike McCarthy, 1 year deal for Mike Zimmer, 1 year deal for Dak Prescott. That's why I'm saying that don't go get a player that used to play right tackle and send him to the left tackle position, bro. You playing with your food, bro. I'm gonna give you you get the womp if that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. And like I said, I could be wrong. But at the same time, when you got all these guys on 1 year deals, you want to make sure that you strike the right guy. You know what I'm saying? Don't get those projects. That's just what I believe in. All right. Hey, shout out to Amps. What's good, dog? Hey, Amps, man, I got to get you on my show, man. We got some breaking down to do, man. You already know what it is, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. All right, let's see. What's good, Ahmad? Shout out to you. He said, bro, I believe that if we get real, number 2, Adonai Mitchell is my pick at 24. But I don't think he was part of the top 30 visit. Okay, but that's okay. Sometimes you don't end up. I don't think that Tyler Smith was a top 30 visit. You know what I'm saying? If you like a guy, you go get that guy. I actually do think Adonai Mitchell is so funny, bro. Adonai Mitchell, Jonathan Brooks, Byron Murphy is my favorite, my top 3 player in this entire draft. They're all from Texas, right? But they're like my favorite players, bro, because they're just that good. And then you think about guys like Xavier Worthy. Not saying he's my favorite player, but he's the fastest player. You know what I'm saying? So you know how that go. But it's a lot of talent as far as Texas. I think that this year there's a huge possibility, bro. It can end up being like how we picked 2 Michigan players. We might double up on Texas players this year. But, just seeing all the talent as far as in Texas this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be big. All right, let's see. He said, JC, tell me you got the Steel Chambers tape ready to go, my boy. Hey, I'm gonna see what's good with that. Next live stream, if you hear, tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? On audio, you let me know. You guys let me know if anybody want to tap in. I'll do some cut-ups of some players that you guys like, just so you guys can get it off y'all chest. I want to hear y'all guys' thoughts. Shoot, I talk enough. You know what I'm saying? So you guys come in, tap in with me. Y'all let me know guys that y'all want to break down. 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, anybody that y'all want to, let Cowboys Nation know who y'all feeling and stuff like that. Who you think we should target? You know what I'm saying? And it'll be fireworks. All right, let's see. Okay. Wallace is very underrated. Yeah, Trayvon Wallace, right? Yeah, he's a good player. I think that they can be able to pick him up in the 4th round or the 5th round, bro. All right, let's see. Let me go to TikTok, man. Shout out to TikTok, man. Smash that like button for me, man. I'm telling you, man, these live streams, bro. Man. I'm trying to get these live streams going, bro. If the live streams can be like my regular videos I create, man, we fire. You know what I'm saying? We really gonna be cooking. Then Captain Rob gonna hit me up now. Oh yeah, Captain Rob. He doing a meeting right now. He gonna tap with me. He gonna tap in with me on Friday though. You know what I'm saying? All right. What was I saying? Okay. He said never want a Michigan player again unless we stealing a sign. Hey, chill, bro. Chill, bro. Hey, look, there are some Michigan players that are good, but I get you, dog. You know, Junior Colston is one of my guys. You know what I'm saying? I think that Junior Colston is a tough player. He's very athletic, a big time leader. Um, he was adopted, so it was a lot that was going on with him. So, you know, those type of players, man, you got to see little things like that when it comes down to certain players. You know what I'm saying? Guys being adopted, guys that played sisters and brothers were athletes, guys that played other sports. A lot of that stuff matters when it comes down to the scouting process and stuff that I'll be looking for. You know what I mean? And I think that, you know, with him, he can end up being a good player. You know what I'm saying? For sure. All right. Let's see. Shout out to my man Mike Archie, man. Thank you so much for the $5, man. My man said Johnson, Brooks, Ray Davis, Bucky Irvin. What's your picks? Hey, bro. Hey, yo, you trying to put me in the Jameson right now, bro? Damn, man. That's crazy. Because look, Ray Davis is one of the guys that I really, really like as far as that running back position. And I think that he can be one of the guys that end up being that he can end up being that Tony Pollard type of pick in the 4th round, possibly the 5th round. And he went to multiple schools, but being able to catch the ball, the vision from this player, this is what I've been talking about with these certain players that you can be able to pick up in the 4th round, the 5th round, things like that, man. You can be able to get good running backs as far as this year's draft. But when you're thinking about guys like Bucky Irvin, he can be able to catch the ball. But Brooks, with me, bro, I think that he is my favorite running back that's coming out this year. Being able to block, he can be able to catch, but he just got to be healthy, bro. If this guy can be healthy, let me see if I get my guy. I don't even know if I got him on here anymore, but let's see, man. I done did so many film sessions, bro, man. It's crazy, man. But it's a lot that I'm about to delete real soon, man, because as soon as we start picking up these Dallas Cowboys players, I'm deleting. It's a lot I'm about to delete. It's a lot. Hold on, let me see. I think I got a lot of these guys on here, man. Yeah, man, it's just so awesome with him, man. Like I'm just so excited to see how it all plays out in the draft, because I mean, if we can be able to land this guy, but just keep an eye out on teams like Carolina Panthers. I think that they're going to be picking with the 39th pick in this draft, and I think that they brought him in for a top 30 visit, and I'm not sure what they're going to do with their running back. I think it's Miles Sanders. I think that's him, but he's the running back over there. But with a guy like Jonathan Brooks, I mean, this dude, possibly, I think he can get picked as early as 39. But if this guy is available, they're going to have to think long and hard as far as that 2nd round. I don't think that he's going to last to that 3rd round. But, you know, when you have running backs that can be able to do it all, I got more things to break down with this player if we end up picking up this guy. But having the ability to block, you can catch in the perimeter, you can run in between the tackles, you can run in the goal line, just being a complete player. He's one of the cleanest players that I've seen as far as me doing a film session on and just watching, you know, and showing good plays and bad plays. I didn't see too many bad plays from him. Catching one-handed balls too as well. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a good player. Hey, shout out to my man CFO, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, look, man, that's my brother right there, man. Hey, that's my brother from another. Hey, look. Anybody on the JC side, the JC gang, if y'all see this video, the replay value, y'all make sure y'all tap into my man J Tuck, CFO Sports. The realest content creator out here, bro. The realest content creator. And those are the kind of people that I bang with for real. That's my dog right there for real. Shout out to you, man. He said, my man said, Junior is what Cowboys fans are looking for. Nothing is wrong with him but his helmet. Yeah, man, that's what, hey, look, man, that's what I say, man. At this point now, the better scouts, the better coaches, you can't get caught up into, oh, was he a Michigan player? Was he this? Was he that? If you see from all 22, if you see from a lot of this guy's tape, what this guy was doing in big games, my thing is, that's why I'm so big on guys like Edgerrin Cooper. I'm big on guys like Junior Colston as well. But what are you doing in big games? Are you stepping up or are you folding? And he's one of the guys, I mean, the closing speed, being able to read and diagnose plays, both of those guys have it. So I think that, you know, with this type of talent, if you can be able to pick them up, what you think? What you think, J-Tuck? 2nd round, because I know they're not looking at the 1st round as far as Junior Colston, possibly Edgerrin Cooper, but with Junior Colston, 3rd round, maybe, and I don't think 4th round, but possibly 3rd round for him. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be big to see how it all plays out. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right, let's see. He said we're gonna go crazy next week. Big time, bro. Big time. We definitely gonna tap in with each other too, bro. We got a lot of talk about, me and you, man, on the live stream. We're gonna definitely get it together soon, man. He said he's my top running back, Jonathan Brooks. But yes, the key is health. Big time. The key is health. But the good thing is our team doctor was the guy that performed the surgery on him. So we'll definitely see. But I think that, once we get things going as far as that running back position, we'll be good. Braylon Allen is another one. You know what I'm saying? I remember my man Jay Tuck was telling me, he was like, yeah, JC, he was a linebacker and he came in, being a running back. He's only 20 years old. He does have some fumble issues, but he's very young. But it's good to be able to talk about things like this. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to always talk about the good things. Let's talk about things that he does wrong. You know what I'm saying? So my man Jay Tuck was like, he's very, very young. So the thing is with him, powerful player, and he does a lot on the field. So I think that, he's another one of those guys that we're talking about as far as that running back position that I'll feel good about. You know what I'm saying? And he was actually rocking the Cowboys shorts and everything. So I think he's ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right, let's see. Smoke one for you, man. What's good, dog? He said, I tell you what we need to have a great draft show. I told Tuck I want it on. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. And Tuck, those guys turn up over there, man, for sure. I got to get on the show, Tuck. Me, you, Cowboys fan talk, DMV fanatics, bro. That's going to be fireworks, bro. You already know, man. That's the film session, boys. And you got Cowboys fan talk, man. That'll definitely be fire, man. All right. Okay. My man said, okay, I bet it's Jenkins and Corum. They looked at as well. Yeah, I wonder how much wear and tear E. Smith had coming out of Florida. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That running back position, a lot of those guys got wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, eventually, that first 4 or 5 years, I think that they'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. He said, bet, text me, we'll get it. You already know what it is, bro. Definitely gonna hit you. All right, let's see. We better get a running back. Yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be good though. I'm so excited, guys, to see how it all plays out. But I'm Captain Trey back. I definitely wanted you guys to know that, because just seeing the draft, some of the mock draft that I've been doing, the content creators, you can just see trading back and you still see the value there in the draft and gaining extra picks. It's going to be huge to see how it all plays out, but the Joneses got to get this right, man. Don't get cute. If you find the right guy, if you see the right guy there, that left tackle position, Troy Fatanu or any of those guys that's going to be there, I don't think that the tackle from Fuega or something like that, I can't pronounce his name, I'm sorry, but from Oklahoma State, I don't think he's going to be there. He was a top 30 visit, but as far as Troy Fatanu, I think that he could possibly be there. But if those guys aren't there at the end of the day with the center position, how much do they trust Brock Hoffman that they've been hyping up? I talked about him. I've made a video about him. I think that he could be a good player, but at the same time, they just talked about TJ Bass playing that center position as well. How much do they trust in playing that center position? If they go that route, then possibly y'all might be hearing about guys like Edgerrin Cooper. You might be hearing about wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if the left tackle isn't there that we want. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to definitely be good. All right. Okay, he said, bro, I got great news. I'm back to work now from being out of work from bicep and tendon surgery. Hey, that's what's up, man. It's so crazy because you did hit me up about that, and I'm so glad that you're having a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? We Iron Man. You already know what it is, bro. I'm so happy to hear that, bro. You already know, man. God is good, bro. God is good. All right, let's see. He said, shout out to all new media for keeping the masses sane during the Jones family and silly season. I know, right? It's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. And it's been fun to me, though. It's been fun to me, though, because I've been having such a good time creating videos and just doing all these college players and stuff like that. But now, at this point now, Dallas got to go get them. You know what I'm saying? And I told my John Machota, he said, I said, man, I do the breakdowns, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man Jay Tuck, we do the breakdown. So you guys go check them out. Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? New media, baby. New media. You already know what it is, man. You already know, man. But I appreciate y'all so much. We're gonna be back on Friday in the JC Lounge. I'm probably gonna have Jazz on. She wants to get on. She's been pressing to get on and talk to you guys. I'm trying to teach her about football, man. She learning. But as far as my man Captain Rob, he's definitely gonna tap in with us too. And if anybody else want to tap in, if you guys just message me, let me know if y'all want to get on, and I can do a cut up of any players that y'all want to talk about, second round, third round, first round, so we can, you know what I'm saying, talk business. You already know what it is. And I appreciate y'all, man. This was definitely good. All right, man. Appreciate you too, man. TikTok side, you already know. So who you got winning the East, man? The Cowboys. You already know what it is, man. But the thing is with us, we gonna win the East. But the thing is with us, we just gotta figure it out once we get to the playoffs, man. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all so much. And yeah, man, I'll tap in with y'all soon. All right, y'all. Gone.